Lattafa fragrances are for men that are getting into a niche world, want to smell unique, want to smell expensive, but they don't want to break the bank. So I have 10 fragrances for you, the best from the Lattafa brand. The great thing about Lattafa is that they perform great, they're unique, and they are dupes of the expensive fragrances that you're trying to put on to your skin. Guys, do not look at so many Lattafa fragrances. I know there's like 30, 40 in the market. These are the ones that are going to impregnate her mind, going to give her that sexual appetite when she thinks about you, when she smells you, when she's in your presence. All right, guys, let's stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. Welcome to the party.
I was born to be free.
Okay, welcome to the page, welcome to the channel. I am James from channel Terribly Tough. Guys, before we get started, before I put you on to the best Lattafa fragrances, the only 10 that you need in your collection, I need you guys to like, share, subscribe, share the page, share the channel. Let's get into my top 10 out of 10 of the best Lattafa fragrances that money can buy. Don't break the bank, under $100. Let's get into my top 10. Now, number 10, we're going to get right to the point, very smooth, very clean, very elegant. We want to start off with Berlay Legacy. It's a very mass appealing, clean fragrance that women are going to like, especially if you're a teenager getting into niche fragrances and you want something unique, something playful, something that's not going to be over the top, that is going to be super versatile. Then you want to get Berlay Legacy. It's very lemony, very citrus, but at the same time, it does pack a punch. It is going to be short-lived like your last relationship, but hey, who doesn't want to have something new in their life, something exciting? This one, it smells good, but it's not super adventurous, not super exciting, but it is a great dumb grab worthy fragrance if you're on the go, if you just want to have something that everybody welcomes to the party, then you want to get Berlay Legacy. Let's go on to number 9. We have a very nutty fragrance here. This is called Bourbon by Lattafa. Yummy type of fragrance, gourmand if you would, especially if you love nutty fragrances, because we have the cacao, we have a little warm spice to it. The bourbon vanilla really gives it that, you know, that sticky, warm, sweet edge to it. Very playful, flirty at the same time. If you want something super alluring, that I guarantee that this is going to be on her radar, your radar, if you really want to get those type of reactions. Let's talk about number 8. Spiritual maturity is what I like to call this fragrance. This is Oud for Glory. Oud for Glory is going to be a replica of Oud for Greatness by Initio Parfums, except the price tag, the hefty price tag of $300 to $400. You're not going to pay that. You're going to pay maybe $30 to $35 at most. So you have saffron, you have a lot of that green herbaceousness to it. You have that Middle Eastern oud that you're really going to love, that she's really going to like, because it's sweet. It doesn't smell like your typical Habibi type of fragrance, but it smells a little more. It's a little more flirtatious. It's a lot more alluring. And this is the type of vibe that you want to give her, especially when she's up close and personal, especially if she's on the other side of the room. This is going to fill up a room. It is super loud, super potent, and it's going to give you 10 plus hours of longevity. Now, this is a two for one deal. Not only does it give sexual appeal to it, but it also gives her that sense of you're her next boyfriend. Guys, let's go on to the next one. The next one on the list is going to be Assad by Lattafa. Assad by Lattafa is going to be the replica of Dior Sauvage Elixir. I feel like it's a lot more wearable because it's not as harsh with the licorice. It gives you a more sweeter take on Dior Sauvage. A lot more mass appealing, more acceptable by the ladies, more of a fragrance that she wants to smell if you're looking to be an alpha male. This is a man that knows exactly where he's going in life, successful without a doubt, but a man that has his own yacht, he paves the way for his future legacy, for everything. This is going to leave a statement, an everlasting impression when she smells this fragrance. If you want something on the darker level, something stronger, something a lot more of a mature type of fragrance, 30-plus-year-old is wearing this one. Number 7, Assad. Next one by Lattafa is His Confessions. The regality of this fragrance, just by the way that the bottle looks, is amazing. What does it say to me? This is a fragrance that you're going to want to wear if you're in a relationship. This is not going to be a Playboy type of fragrance, not something you're going to want to wear at a club, because this has a strong note of iris here. But at the same time, it's short-lived because you get a lot of the vanilla. You know how you have Dior Homme Intense that gives you that iris note, that powdery scent to it? It does have a lot of that, but then at the same time, it switches because it gives you a lot of that vanilla to the fragrance. Very nice. Close encounters. It's not going to be super loud, super potent. This is not going to be something that she's going to smell from the other room. This is not going to be a fragrance that's really going to get into room before you do. Not if you want to have a situationship. This is for a married man. This is for a man that's been in a relationship for a lot of years, because it's sweet, it's long lasting, but it's soft. It's come and cuddle with me as we watch Netflix. It's that type of vibe. You're not going to get that wow factor. You're not going to get that, oh my God, what the hell are you wearing? But this is going to be the foundation of your relationship. Something that's going to guarantee longevity. Something that's going to guarantee, you know, that sense of security, protection. Confessions by Lattafa. Let's talk about the playboy. Let's talk about the guy that knows all the answers before you even ask the questions. Let's talk about that difference between average and unique. I know the difference between smelling good and smelling great. I know the difference between and oh my God, what the hell are you wearing? And this is that, oh my God, what are you wearing type of fragrance. This is an orgasm waiting to happen in a bottle. I'm telling you, the thrills, the adventure, the excitement, you get all of that when you put this fragrance on, because it's playful, it's sweet, but it doesn't go into the realm of like cotton candy. It doesn't smell like a Jolly Rancher, Starburst, but it does smell very tropical, very sweet and creamy at the same time. It's a theme park in a bottle if you want to have that experience. Let's go on to the next one. Now let's talk about something that is going to be a cavity-inducing type of fragrance, but women are going to love without a doubt. Very, very unique, very sexual, very much appreciated. Women are going to fucking lose their minds, weak at the knees. That's exactly what we want. We want them to get nervous when they smell us. We have a lot of things going on, very unique, very complex of a fragrance. We have rum, we have cinnamon, and we have sugar cane. If you guys know Born to Stand Out, the Korean brand that sells a lot of different unique fragrance names, they have one that's called Sugar Addict. That one is very good, but at the same time it's expensive. It's like $200-300. This one is actually $40. $40. It smells super unique. This is the type of fragrance that walks into the room before you do. Not looking for validation. This is a trendsetter. This is something that she's going to wonder, whose house did you go to? Because you did not get this from home. You did not get this when you were shopping with her. Who put you on to a fragrance like this? This is the type of vibes that she gets. She's going to have a nostalgic outer body experience when she smells this on you. But it has the same type of vibes like Ultra Male. It smells super unique, it's different, it's sweet, it's candy, but at the same time, we got the rum with the booziness coming into play. Now, I've talked about this a lot on my channel, top 3. Guys, if you don't have any of the Lattafa fragrances at all, consider getting this one first, because this gives it to her every single time. Kamra by Lattafa. Kamra by Lattafa is going to be one of those apple pie / boozy rum type of fragrances that she's going to love. Why? Because one of the most complimented fragrances from the Killian line is Angel Share. So we have Angel Share cologne in a bottle, but a little more. Listen, we have a little porn star in a bottle type of fragrance. A lot of unforeseen, a lot of unforgivable moments that are in a positive way going to come your way when you put this fragrance on. Make sure you wear protection. This is a date night. This is an end all type of fragrance, a signature fragrance at the same time. You don't want to wear this to the office. You want to wear this to impress. You're the best smelling man in the room. No other man has gone this far into researching the best fragrances in the world in order to smell this good. Kamra, I guarantee you for $30, this is going to be the best investment in your life. A lot better than the last day that you spent $40 on that you never got the phone call back. This one is going to stay with you and it's never going to leave you. This one is going to get you results fast. Kamra by Lattafa. Most complimented fragrance by Louis Vuitton is Imagination. You don't want to spend $400, no problem. I feel like the best dupe that they ever came out with is Art of Arabia #1. Clean, elegant, fresh, and spicy. That's it. Don't worry about, I don't like gourmand, I don't like dark, I don't like super, it's none of that. It's clean musk. At the same time, you have a lot of spices in here. I usually have a lot to say, but when I put a fragrance on like this, there's not much to talk about. There's things that happen physically more than verbally when you put a fragrance on like this. There's no BS here. It's straight, clean musk. It's aquatic, it's blue. We have an oceanic vibe to it, but more than all, it's a fragrance that leaves you 10 steps ahead from the next man. No man is actually out there looking for fragrances other than Macy's, other than the department stores. You want something a little more, you want to extend the size of your wee-wee, and you put this type of fragrance on, because it's exactly the type of man that women need in today's society. Something strong, something bold, something that packs a punch but leaves an everlasting impression. Art of Arabia Number one is going to be the safest scent that you could put on from the list today that's going to complement you in the best way possible. Whether you're heavy, whether you're skinny, whether you have money or no money, wherever you are in life, this is the fragrance that's going to save you every single time. My number one, I have shown to so many people, and so many people have bought this. Why? Because it works, because it's cheap, it's long lasting, it smells expensive, and it reminds them of another type of fragrance. What am I talking about? This is Vintage Radio. You got a lot of plum, but in a dark way. We have a mysterious vibe to it, but at the same time, we have a lot of that booziness to it. So we have fruit and we have a concoction of booze, which makes it a dark, mysterious type of fragrance that she cannot resist. She cannot stop thinking about you. She cannot take her hands off of you, because this is a fragrance that every single woman wants to smell on her man. She's going to have a nosegasm when she smells this type of fragrance. This is a fragrance that leaves her wanting more. This actually gives you a push. This gives you an edge. Guys, if you want to know what my number one is, the best compliment getting fragrance from the Lattafa line that's under 50 bucks, that lasts long, that smells super expensive, then you want to get Vintage Radio by Lattafa. All right, guys, so that's my top 10 best Lattafa fragrances on the market today. I usually change it up. Lattafa is always coming out with new fragrances. I like to put you on to the ones that gets you the most compliments after wearing them for a long time. But what I want to know now, what are your best Lattafa fragrances? What have gotten you the most compliments, that have gotten you the best memories, the longest nights, that have been the most memorable? I would love to know that, guys. Thank you for watching as always. This is James from the channel Terribly Tough. I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.